Hi, my name is Karthik and you're watching my YouTube channel. So today we'll learn and create like uh, first .NET MyU applications. Actually, it is a cross-platform app so that you can create a one application for Android, Windows as well as iOS. So it is support actually all the platforms, and it is a one code base project, and you don't worry about to write separate code for separate uh, devices. So this is a good. So let's get started from scratch. So remove this one and close here and close everything. From scratch we'll create like how we can create and achieve this .NET My application in our Visual Studio 2022. So pre-localization also required. So first open your Visual Studio and create a new project. Okay, and search for template that .NET MyUI. Also you can choose over here. Okay, it is, if it is not there your .NET template .NET MyUI template over here, so that you have to select that workload as well. So that I'll let you know how we can do that. So just as of now, create that one, choose this and just choose MyUI 3, whatever app required, just choose it here and choose any framework like .NET 6 and 7, whatever latest one in your SDK in your system. So create it. Okay, so it is loading and it is restoring .NET package. So before that, so prerequisition is that like you require Visual Studio 2022 version 170 3 or later. Okay, so if also you don't have a .NET MyU template, so what you can do, you have to go to template, go to tool and extension, get tool and extension. If you will get that pop up, and definitely you have to choose that workload. So this is that workload actually. If you choose, if it is not there, then you have to choose and install. So that is a prerequisition. So once you complete, you will just create, you can choose and create an application. Okay, so we'll discuss about also like how the architecture and how's the working that flow. So that is a very important part. Then actually these are contain many things, like it is contain a platform. If you see that's all the platform devices over there, like Android, iOS, Mac OS, Tizen and Windows. And also it is contain a resources, so it's contain actually all the resources files, and these are all the applications files. So we'll go one by one in a great details. So first, if I talk about the resource, so resource folder actually contains shared fonts, images and assets, and and all used for the all platforms. Okay, and then if I talk about myu.program.cs, so this is the file. So this file contain the code of the configuration the app, and specify that the app class actually, that app class actually class should be used to run our application. Okay, so where is that app? If you go to this one, so this is that app. Okay, and this file, the constructor on this file, if you go to here. Okay, so yeah, see, the constructor of this file app.xml, actually code behind file is app.xml. Okay, and the cs file. So this actually call the main page, and main page call is a new shell. So where is that shell? Actually it is flowing, actually it is workflow, how's that application flow is working. So once you click that my program call that app call the app shell. So if you go to app shell, then app shell file actually, here the main layout actually contain this app shell. So if you go to appshell.yaml file, so you will see that all the you can set your layout on page layout, and fly out everything, for the navigation purpose you can set your stuff over here. And then once app shell is came and it's initialized at your project, Okay, and it's go to the main, actually main dot it's called actually. If you go to here app shell, so see the route calling the main dot main page. So this is your main page actually calling. So this is all about. Okay, and this main page that there is a XML file, and this XML file actually we are restoring some example, and by default they're giving some example like, okay, there's some label, there's a button also, this click event button. And if you go to code behind files, so see there's a one click event, and this click event actually there is some logic. Okay, if it is one, then if it is plus plus, or if it is one, then we shown this, and if it is not one, then we increasing our base on the click event. Okay, so this is all about of that flow, how that flow is working. So before move, I want to show one more thing, like how's that multi-platform is working, multiple devices working this same code base. So if I show you on the one image, so that would be a very clear image, so that you can check. Yeah, see, it is, I think, zoom it or not. Okay, let me zoom out little bit. Okay, see, these are our devices, our platform devices. So these all the platform devices actually call this mayu program.create app. So if you go to in a programmatically, how's that working? So if you go to here, see, every platform it is containing actually that all they suppose Android is containing the Mayu application, iOS containing app delegates, and Mac also containing that app delegates. Okay, so overall when you go to here, it is calling actually Mayu program.create application. Okay, if you go to Android, so you will see it is calling this one. And also if you go to app delegates, see, it's finally called that create app. And where is that create app Mayu app? So if you go to Mayu program.cs, say this is our create builder, main function. So in this way actually it is working. So every platform send a request, try to run, so they calling this main program, and the main program actually calling that app, and then shell, and then finally show your application. So this is actually main flow. Okay, so let's get to run, like how's look likes, because we show also the demo from the starting our video. So let's start first up the ESC. There also you have to, if you want to open in your Windows, so you have to choose the Windows machine. If you want to open in iOS, so you have to set up some iOS, but it is window application. So I Windows 11, so Windows system, so that's why I did not set up an iOS device. But yeah, we can create and we can set up, then we can call as well. So also if you open in Android, at Android also I have set up. If you don't know how we can emulator setup, Android emulator setup, you can go to my channel and you can see. I'll give you the link as well. Okay, so that all over here. So let's first start in window app, miss window application. So just run. Okay, so let's see. Yes, now it's running and deploy in our window application. If you click, so it is increase. Also if you want to change, if you want to change your HTML, means sorry, not this one. If you go to app shell, not app shell, if you go to XAML, not XAML, where is that one? Yeah, main app. Yeah, it is main app also. Yeah, so see, this is a main app. If you go to here, if you do partially here and then open here, so just close and see. Partially we can see like how that reflected or not, because the hot reloading also available in Visual Studio 2022. So if I want to change, this hello world to test hot reload. You can see once I just change over here, it is reflecting over here. Okay, so that is a nice feature of Visual Studio. Also, if I go to code behind, that also should work actually. Means if I change something to 5, if I change to 5, okay, I think if I go to here plus 5, so if I plus equal to 5, so it now it's increment plus 1 1, but I changes to 5. So when I click 10, okay, it is not reflecting, but it will reflect actually. Okay, that hot reload button, let me, yes, just me press, but yeah, there's a configuration you can set it by default. If it is setting hot reload, yes, hot reload on file save, once you save, so it should be reflect automatically. So let me check again. Yes, see, 16 21 without stopping your application. So you can just increase your program, just increase based on the hot reload feature. So that is for window application. Okay, now we'll run this two, close this one, and open in Android application. So yeah, Android. So let's select to Android emulator. Choose whatever emulator you have set up. So click here. Now it will deploy and run your application. So once you click, you will see your emulator is start, and once it start, it will try to deploy your application. So let's wait. I think it is first time, so it will take few seconds to run. Okay, finally it's deploying. Yes, now it's there. When you click, you see increment with 5 5, which already we did there. Here simply you can debug and you can test as well. So this is all about how we can create a .NET MAUI application. So in this next video, we'll implement many things, like how we can page layout, how we can create a navigation, how we can bind the data, how we can call the API, and how we can log in page, log out page. So everything we'll create in this series. So till now, thank you so much. Have a nice day.